Hello, good afternoon. This is Diecast Lou, and I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the episode of Vintage Diecast Monday episodes. And I've got another very cool piece to be looking at this week. Shouldn't be an overly long video, as I've only really got the one piece. I might include another one afterwards. And here it is. And it's got quite a funny little story attached to it. So my partner indulges my habit quite often. So not only do I buy myself cars, but my partner buys me cars. And what she did this time is she bought me another vintage redline car, Hot Wheels vintage redline. And basically, I fell asleep one night. I was just quite tired, had a bit of a busy day, and I had a habit of dozing off in front of the TV. And she placed the car by my teacup where my feet were resting. And when I woke up, I found this. So let's just unwrap it. A second, just bear with me. And it is, a bit of extra zoom on, the silhouette. In what I'd like to say, condition-wise, is good used condition. So I don't want to say play-worn. I mean, really, apart from the wheels, obviously the chrome's gone, and a little bit of chrome off the top of the engine, a few little scrapes, it's in generally good condition. And I've always liked the early vintage Hot Wheels redlines, like one of the. So basically, this is like from one of the early 16 cars. So she placed it by my feet, and when I woke up, because I just doze on and off, I instantly seen there was a car by my feet, and I just assumed it was one of my young sons, because my young boy, he likes to collect, and he's got lots of cars as well. And I just picked it up and sort of looked at it, and went into the kitchen to get a closer look, and I was thinking to myself, why has my boy got a vintage redline? How has he got this? And then I realised my partner was smiling, and she'd bought it as a surprise and placed it at my feet to see how long it would take for me to realise what it is or what it was. But anyway, as I said before, I do like the early redlines from the first sort of couple of years or so, but they are very difficult to come across. As anybody that collects them knows, you got to pay really good money to get good quality pieces. And some of the early, especially the first 16, are, like I said, very hard to find, especially here in the UK. I think in all the times I've been, because I've got three vintage red lines in my collection now. One is play worn. It is the 32 Ford Vicky, and it is quite badly play worn. But saying that, I will show it again at some point. I paid £2 for it, and even though it's play worn, it's there, if that makes sense. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse selling on eBay. So what I paid for it and the condition that it is in, it is pretty good. And then I've got obviously this one now, which like I class as good used condition. And then obviously I've got the other one my partner bought me a few months ago, which I will show again just to remind people. But I will find, I'm going to try and look out for some original redline wheels. I'd like to replace these. I don't want to buy the reproduction wheels. I'd like to try and find the the replacement, original replacement wheels. But they are, like I said, hard to come across. So like I said, I've only ever found one of these in real life, so to speak, at a jumble sale once, and never again. And so I don't know where my partner got this from. Like, I have no doubt she got it online. And I think she said she paid £10 for this, which is very, very good. You can see the canopy has very little scuffing. The engine does have paint on it, as you can see. It's just mainly the wheels. And there is the underneath. So you can see it says Hot Wheels. I think it says Silhouette 1967. Let's get some extra zoom on. Copyright. Yeah, 1967 copyright. The base has seen better days, but like I said, I'm not bothered. I'm to be perfectly honest, I'm quite happy to find them in this. If I can get them in this condition, I'm happy to have a little collection in this condition. This is great, because as I said before, I'm not an expert on vintage red lines by any means. Matchbox is my thing, and it is. And like I said, I'd be quite happy to have good used condition cars as and when I find them, or should I say my partner finds them. But this is what she found me. I'm happy with it. And it's in, like I said, not too bad a condition. And she also, let's just see if it rolls. It still rolls a little bit. You can get tools to straighten the axles out. But she also got me this. I think, I'm not sure if it came with the car or whether she ordered one separately. But she did manage to get a pin. So there we go. And from what I've been told, it is an original one. But again, I'm not an expert, but it is cool to have the pin with the same colour car. So this is now my new favourite redline in my collection, because of the fact, like I said, my partner, my very lovely partner, got me the car, and what a nice surprise. So that is why I'm showing that this week. I had some Matchbox lined up for this week, but I had to show that. And then I just thought I'd show the other one that she got me a few months ago, for those that didn't see it. Obviously, those that follow my regular diecast Monday episodes. And funnily enough, it's in a very similar colour. And this one, again, is in very nice condition. This one's in a lot, well, basically is the best condition one I've got out of the three. To the extent I actually thought at first this had been redone, but no, it hasn't. As it's turned out, this is original. So again, if we get some extra zoom on. So there you go. My phone is not enjoying that. There we go. And these used to have like little, I think they were like little fuel tanks or something that you could get that came with them that would clip on. But the wheels are very nice from a car from the later 60s. Its windows there, its paint isn't too bad. I can't see any toning, because to see toning you've got to basically switch off the bright light and look at a car in the light, so to speak. But I'm not bothered about that. But again, very, very nice condition. So I've pressed the wrong button again. Sorry about that. Just stop and start again. So yeah, so my very small redline collection is ever growing. But like I said, you've got to appreciate they are not easy to come across. I will show the 32 Ford Vicky again, but it is packed away. But it's the lighter blue version with the, I think it's got a little bit of black on the roof, but it's not in too bad a condition. Not as nice as these two. But anyway, that is it. That is this week's vintage diecast episode. Not a massively long video, I know, but sometimes short and sweet's better. I am really happy with that. So I'd just like to say thank you very much to my beautiful partner, Rebecca. She is a star and very, very caring. And with that, I'd just like to say please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more vintage diecast episodes on this Monday formula. I quite often do all things vintage, from Corgi, Hot Wheels, Majorette, and obviously my favourite, Matchbox. And like I did say yesterday, I'm going to do a wheel swap, but I think I'm going to do a wheel swap. It's finding the time. I have got a day off because I've been written off because of the weather today. So I get a chance, I will try and do a wheel swap. With that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Sorry about that. Just stop and start again. So yeah, so my very small redline collection is ever growing. But like I said, you've got to appreciate they are not easy to come across. I will show the 32 Ford Vicky again, but it is packed away. But it's the lighter blue version with the, I think it's got a little bit of black on the roof, but it's not in too bad a condition. Not as nice as these two. But anyway, that is it. That is this week's vintage diecast episode. Not a massively long video, I know, but sometimes short and sweet's better. I am really happy with that. So I'd just like to say thank you very much to my beautiful partner, Rebecca. She is a star and very, very caring. And with that, I'd just like to say please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more vintage diecast episodes on this Monday formula. I quite often do all things vintage, from Corgi, Hot Wheels, Majorette, and obviously my favourite, Matchbox. And like I did say yesterday, I'm going to do a wheel swap, but I think I'm going to do a wheel swap. It's finding the time. I have got a day off because I've been written off because of the weather today. So I get a chance, I will try and do a wheel swap. With that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching.